and I am Paul from ZDUP Technologies, as you already know, and you have chosen MCSA, right?
Yep.
Actually, let me give you a deep description about that, and let me share my desktop to you. I hope you got my desktop.
Sorry?
You got my desktop screen?
No.
I think now you will be getting.
Yeah, no, I can see your screen now.
You can able to see?
Yep.
Okay. So, see, Microsoft MCSA certification is designed for Windows 2012 that requires you to pass 3 exams. So, we are going, see here now we are going to explore those things. What are the things we are going to learn in 7410 and 411 and 412. So, then 7410 we are going to learn the important aspects of designing, install and configure Windows Server 2012 in a production environment. And this helps you to prepare for examination preparation, should include both formal and hands-on experience. So I strongly recommend that we will be going in depth of concepts and knowledge inside that. So let me explore you the 3 papers completely fully. So in this 7410, this is something installing, configuring Windows Server 2012, and we are going to see how to install and configure server. Because server environment is always important for us, and then let's see how to do configure the core networking services. And third, let me move to Active Directory. And fourth, let me see how to configure server roles and its features. And fifth, we're going to manage group policy, and sixth, we're going to see what is paper B. So when I'm discussing with you that install and configuring servers, in this section, we're going to understand about the planning for server installation, server roles and server upgrades, as well as how to migrate roles from previous version of Windows Server. And in this one, we are going to also learn about how to install server core, optimize resource utilization using features on demand and configuring NIC teaming, delegate administration, and then we're going to see the configure services, configure server core, and how to convert server core from GUI and GUI to server core. And also we're going to learn you about how to install and configure Windows PowerShell desired state configuration, and we're going to learn about the disk like MBR and GPT, and we are going to understand how to configure basic and dynamic disk, manage volumes, and create and mount VHD, and design storage spaces and storage pools and all. So this is the things in this complete paper. We are going to discuss all those things, and also we are going to discuss about how these services are together working each other, and we are going to go for intermediate level to advanced level. So this installing and configuring server, this contains upgradations and migrations, and core networking service. This contains about DNS, DHCP services, and this then we go for the IPv4 and IPv6, and then we're going to learn about the VPN connections, and this is about total about Active Directory. What is Active Directory and how it is used, and how Active Directory deploy, how to uninstall Active Directory, and how Active Directory they are maintaining the users, organizational units, and how they're giving the authentication process across domain. And also we're going to learn about how Active Directory, the repositories, internal repository files, and the NTDS and sys volumes and all those things. And then in this you're going to see how to configure server roles and features. This means what are the roles? We have total 90 roles in Windows Server 2012, and we are going to see those features, how to work with those features. So first of all, let me switch on my Windows Server 2012. So this 7410 total course is all about these concepts, and also we're going to also about Hyper-V, how to configure Hyper-V, how to how to install Hyper-V, and how to manage virtual machines inside Hyper-V, and we are going to see about the storages and the virtual network connectivities. So normally this is virtualization concept that is different from VMware, and then we are going to see how to we have two generation of virtual machine, generation 1, generation 2, and Hyper-V, and then we will see that how Hyper-V maintaining storages, how the virtual switch works, and then we see the deployment models of storages like iSCSI storage and IDE storages, and then we are going to see that how to take a snapshot of inside Hyper-V, and how to access Hyper-V across client machines. So this all thing. Yes.
So what about this one? Configuring Hyper-V, is it in the 7410?
Yes, 7410 is covers the basic concepts of Hyper-V.
Okay.
Basic concepts means how to install Hyper-V, how to install a virtual machine inside Hyper-V, and then you're going to learn how to manage those generations, and then you're going to learn about how to manage advanced topics, because only the basic things will come, not advanced topics.
Yep.
This 7410 will cover all those aspects, and then we go for 7411, and 7411 is more depth of concepts other than 7410. So in 7411 we are going to understand about important things like how to deploy and manage servers, and then we have the configuring network services, and then we go for more depth of Active Directory. Then let me discuss about price and free services, and let me discuss about WSUS server, and then Windows deployment services, and for NPS, that is network policy server. So these all things we are going to see in 7411. But 7411 also we are going to cover important things of like the radius server, and we are going to also understand about VPN, because the 7411 is just this certification have had to include content relevant of Windows Server 2012. So in this paper you're going to learn how to plan for server, and also you're going to understand about uh, the basic underlying concepts of servers. So deploying servers is not easy, so but how to manage servers in convenient way. And also in this paper you're going to understand about how remote access services will work, because the 7411 is completely depends on the deployment things like WDS, Windows Deployment Service, and then in WDS you are going to understand how to configure, manage, boot and install and discover images, like update images with patches, hotfixes and drivers. And also you can understand that how to install features for offline images, and also for how to configure the hardware and packages. And WSUS, this is a role that create group policy for updates, configure client-side targeting, and configure WSUS synchronization, and WS users and groups manage patch management and mixed environments. And also you're going to understand about real-time performance of the server, like data collected sets, alerts, and virtual machines, monitor events, configure event subscriptions, network monitoring, and scheduled performance monitoring. And also we're going to understand about the core network services from Win server and DNS server, that is expanded version of DNS server, that is important for us to understand. Also you can understand about the expanded version, the FSM rules of Active Directory that we are getting, flexible single master operation rules, and also you're going to learn about how to manage the partitions, that is application partition and the directory partitions we have inside Active Directory, and how Active Directory is communicating with DNS and those things. And we're going to learn about multi-must replication model of Active Directory. And then we're going to understand that if the domain goes down, what are the major issues that we are getting in the domain to rectify those things. So this paper consists this one, and the next 7412, that is the paper that is have more efficiency, that covers the advanced topics of Windows Server 2012, and the 7412 is the one that is that contains most of the things like NLB. So let me how to configure NLB, and then how to configure payload clustering, and then we are going to understand about how to manage Hyper-V images like P2V, physical to virtual, and V2V services. And also next it's important to understand about how to manage auditing, and then we are going to see about how to manage RMS, right management system. And then here we are getting about troubleshooting the boot process. In Windows Server 2012, and then we are going to understand about Active Directory certificate services, how to manage certificate service and Active Directory. We are going to understand about federation services, activity federation services, and also you're going to understand about how to do backups and recovery. And 10th, you're going to understand about about the many aspects of Windows Server 2012, how to do the Hyper-V, how to transfer Hyper-V operating system and settings via HTTPS or HTTP, whatever. So these things, and then we're going to understand about the much more the concept of RAID and SAN storages. And then we can understand about how to maintain, this is simple to maintain those things, backups and recovery, and then RAID and SAN storage. And also we have discussed about this high level service, advanced certificate service, progression service, and also we are going to discuss about server storages, and we will also discuss about some of the things that come in this one, and so measuring the performance of the server. So all those things we are going to discuss in the 7412 paper, and this paper contains the advanced topics from Windows Server 2012, and this is moderate service. This is easy way of easy concepts like what we have is 7410. So 7412 and 7411 consist of this. So we are going to cover with step by step. I'm gonna set up a lab in my virtual machines, and we are going to start the sessions by theory and practical, step by step. So all the three papers I will set a lab in my virtualization machines, and then we will start our sessions, and one by one we will deploy. And you can ask me a lot of doubts. Also you can ask me, and also you can have, I will also explain you the live environment details, and also I will explain you about ongoing the infrastructure services for data centers, and how these services are most effective one when we are in production environment, and how to make use of most of the resources, because we come to the WSUS services. We have a lot of tools to configure the WES services, and how effectively you can manage WES services, and I'm going to discuss with you those rest of the things also. So this is the total concepts. Inside that we are going to discuss a lot of things, like support I'm taking you NLB concepts today. We will be discussing what is NLB, what the use of NLB, and how it is different from redundancy and failover, and how NLB is implemented, and what are the new features we have in NLB, and how to configure NLB. After configuring NLB, what are the additional options we are getting, and then what are the requests what we have in NLB, and also disadvantages inside NLB. And then after finishing all those things, I will just set up, we will go for practical scenarios, and I will implement that NLB here, and that you can understand more better. So we will be spending 1 hour for theory and 1 hour for practical. So we can also extend our class timing for maybe 3 hours or 4 hours. That's based on our right mindset is concerned. So right now, so this is the fact. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Paul, actually, can you just suggest me the times because it was very hard to reach you, and I was trying to contact you from the last, I think,
Phone.
2 or 3
Okay,
days
okay.
because yeah, because yesterday also I was trying to. Yesterday we already planned around 3 o'clock, but somehow I think we don't have a good coordination in between you and me, so I didn't get the class because the
Okay.
timing is my biggest concern.
See, actually, the timing is the one because, as you know, I'm in India, so
Yeah,
uh, you know the better timing here. So you can we see because I need to worry about your timing because your timing is not exactly same as my timing. So it is
mm.
up to I'm giving this all your hand, so you can fix the timing. So I will be so.
Yeah. So that's what. Yeah, that's what. Like it should be like if I am ready by 3, okay, we suggest like okay tomorrow we got a class around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, whatever the time we prefer between you and me. So it shouldn't be missed by because yesterday something like this happened and today we got again. I planned because I think I talked to the
Dinesh, yeah, you talk to Dinesh. He is coming right now. Yeah, yeah, Bhivender. Hello, 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 hello.